What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming, guys, with another video. So football is officially back, man. Last night the Green Bay Packers defeated the Chicago Bears, kicking off week 1 of the 2019 NFL season. And Sunday filled with an array of games, and of course the most important game to us Eagle fans, of course, being our Philadelphia Eagles at home against the Washington Redskins. Can't begin to tell you guys how pumped and excited I am for this game, man. It's just great to have meaningful football back again. You know, the damn preseason. I'm glad that's obviously gone. That's out of the way, man. And now meaningful football is back. Eagles football is back. And like I said, I just can't begin to tell you guys just how beyond excited I am about this this game, man. NFC East rivalry game, obviously. The last time we played the Washington Redskins to kick off the season, it was at their home stadium in Washington, Landover, Maryland, to be exact. It was at their home stadium, and we got a big win in their stadium, kicking off what went on to be a Super Bowl winning season. You guys know how I always am when it comes to talk about the Super Bowl, but it's hard not to get excited about this team, man. When you look at the talent of this team, you look at the talent that we have on this roster, man, it's hard not to get excited about this team. It really is. It really is, man. There's so much talent, so many weapons for Carson Wentz at his disposal, man. And I'm expecting big things, plain and simple. I'm expecting big things. I expect this to be a game that's the points in the 20s, maybe 30s. That's where I'm expecting the score to be around. I'll give you guys my score prediction at the end of this video, but yeah, starting off, this is of course my Eagles Redskins preview video. The Washington Redskins coming to the season, they drafted Dwayne Haskins, of course, in last year's draft, but he would not be starting. Their starting quarterback will be Case Keenum. And of course, we Eagle fans, we know Case Keenum very, very well. We know him very, very well from the NFC Championship game when he played for Minnesota Vikings. He's been running his mouth talking about how he can't wait to play the Eagles. He wants revenge on the Eagles. Well, I say just bring it. Bring it, Case Keenum, bring it. Because you know damn well we're going to bring it. Then you have former Eagles running back Wendell Smallwood, who the Eagles released this offseason. Following the 53-man roster cut, you have him running his mouth about playing his former team, the Eagles, and he's talking about how he wants to whoop up on the Eagles. I made a video on that, of course, a couple days ago, but Wendell Smallwood running his mouth, talking his trash and stuff, saying that in a way, we couldn't get rid of him because he's going to be in Philadelphia this week against us. And I look forward to it, man. I look forward to watching those big boys up front feast. I look forward to watching Malik Jackson, Fletcher Cox, Timmy Jernigan, Derek Barnett, Sharif Miller, Deshaun Hall, man. Vinny Curry, just all those guys, Hassan Ridgeway, all those big boys up front, man. Brandon Graham, all those big guys, man. I look forward to watching them go to town and really, making life hell for whoever is behind center and at running back for the Washington Redskins. Obviously, Case Keenum's gonna be at behind center, but whoever is being at that particular play is being handed the football. I look forward to watching this defensive line, this stacked defensive line, absolutely demolish, demolish whoever the hell is running against them. This game, man, need to win this game. Need to send a message. Carson Wentz obviously getting his contract extension this offseason, $107 million guaranteed, coming off of his second back-to-back season-ending injury. He has to make a statement. You guys know how I feel about him not playing in the preseason. I made that clear, but it is what it is, man. I would take it as the coaching staff. They believe in Carson Wentz 100%. They believe in his preparation 100%. And they believe that there's not going to be any problems, that he's going to be just fine for this game. Now, if they come out a little rusty, whatever, they come out a little rusty, I'm not going to be upset about that, because I do expect the Eagles to be a little rusty to start this game off, especially Wentz. Wentz hasn't played, he hasn't played since the Cowboys game, last season. So I expect them to be a little rusty. I'm not gonna hold that against them for the first couple series, but eventually I expect them to get together. Carson Wentz is the guy in Philadelphia. Eagles moved on from Nick Foles in the offseason, let him go to Jacksonville. So I expect the guy that's being paid $107 million to show up and perform. Like I said, I will give I will come a little slack for the first few plays, few drives, whatever. If he starts off a little rusty, obviously crossing my fingers that he starts off on fire. And with the weapons on his team, man, I expect Carson Wentz to have a MVP candidate type season. That's what I expect. When it comes to the Washington Redskins, there's not really much about this team that really scares me, man. They're really not. This team is obviously in the rebuilding mode. There's not really a whole lot that scares me about this team. So Adrian Peterson, I got a lot of respect for Adrian Peterson. Got the guys. I respect him as a player. The guy's been one of the best running backs in the league for years, and at his age is still a force to be reckoned with. So we definitely gotta make sure that we attain for Adrian Peterson. Darius Geis, they drafted Darius Geis last year, and he missed all of his rookie year with an injury. Gotta make sure we have that guy accounted for as well. Defensively, they have, of course, Josh Norman, their cornerback. He's been there for the past couple of years now. Zach Brown, our linebacker, Zach Brown, who obviously played for the Washington Redskins. Playing against his former team. That's a little mini storyline going on right there. Zach Brown against his former team. But when it comes to this Redskins team, I'm not gonna take them lightly because I take no opponent lightly. But I'm not really afraid of this team whatsoever. I think this is a game that we definitely should win because we are definitely the better team. When you look at the talent, you look at the roster from a talent. When it comes to talent, we are by far the better team. There's no question about that. So the score of this game, I'm gonna give this a score prediction of, I say, 28-21 Eagles. I'll say that 28-21 Eagles. That's my score prediction for this game. I expect to be in the late 20s, possibly early 30s. 28-21 Eagles is my score prediction for this game. Plain and simple, man. Everybody got to show up to play, man. The trenches starts with the trenches. The big boys up front, offensive line, defensive line. Starting with that defensive line, got to make sure that we keep Adrian Peterson, Darius Geis. Those guys, do not allow those guys to take over the game. Do not allow those guys to get in the rhythm and have a field day against us. If we do that, then that makes their offense one-dimensional. And I like it. I like our chances when Case Keenum has the ball in his hand. When Case Keenum has to throw the football, I like where we're at when Case Keenum's throwing the football. So if we take away that running game early, man, playing hard knock, smash mouth football, stuffing that run. Getting that pressure on from the interior of the defensive line and forcing Case Keenum to have to throw the football, then we got the Redskins exactly where we want them at. We got them exactly where we want them at. Pressure in Case Keenum, obviously got to get that pressure on Case Keenum. This defensive line is, I love the group of guys that we have in this defensive line. The defensive line is absolutely stacked. Get that pressure on Case Keenum just like we did when he played for the Vikings in the NFC Championship game. Get the pressure on Case Keenum. If you rattle his cage, if you rattle him, man, you forcing him to have to move around. Case Keenum is gonna make mistakes. He's gonna make mistakes. So if we can force him out of that pocket, having to move around, then we got him exactly where we want him at, plain and simple. So definitely stopping that run, making Case Keenum one-dimensional. Now, when it comes to the Eagles secondary. Sidney Jones will be. It's been announced that Sidney Jones will be starting. This is a make it or break it year for Sidney Jones. This right here is a big opportunity for Sidney Jones. He has the opportunity to go out there and play well and earn that starting spot. We drafted him to be a true number one shutdown corner. He hasn't quite developed to that yet, but he has the opportunity in this game. He has the opportunity to go out there and really, grab a hold of that starting cornerback spot, potentially snatch it away from, snatch it away from Jalen Mills. So Sidney Jones, man, I still do believe in Sidney Jones. I believe in him 100. I believe in this guy. I think he still could be a good player for us. This is a big opportunity for Sidney Jones, a very big opportunity for him. We all know what we get when it comes to Malcolm Jenkins. I don't have to say anything about Malcolm Jenkins. That guy right there is a true leader. He's a leader of that defense as a whole, but especially that secondary. He's a leader. So I already know Malcolm Jenkins is going to show up to play, and he's going to show up to play very well. If the defensive line gets that pressure, it would definitely help. Sidney Jones and Ronald Darby. Ronald Darby, the other starting corner. It definitely help those guys a lot if the defensive line can get that pressure, stop that run, of course, and force them to throw the football. It would definitely help the secondary out a lot. Now, offensively, it never changes, man. It's always the same thing. Protect Carson Wentz, open those running lanes. That's the formula. It starts with the trenches on the offensive line. You gotta protect Carson Wentz. You gotta make sure you protect him. Give him enough time to find receivers downfield. In the running game, definitely got to open up those lanes for Corey Clement, Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Darren Sproles. If we get that running game going early, then that's going to force the defense to have to respect our run, and they got to come up and actually play against that run. That's something that we lacked a lot last year. We had it in 2017 with the Garrett Blount and Jay Ajayi, but we lacked it in 2018. Definitely got, that running game takes a lot of pressure off of, it's going to take a lot of pressure off Carson Wentz. And if we can get that running game going early, like I said, the Redskins defense is going to have to respect. They're going to have to respect our running game. And once they come up to the line to defend the run game, then you hit them with the play action in the middle of the field. That's what Carson Wentz excels at with the play action. Hit them with the play action in the middle of the field to guys, to Dallas Goedert, and Zach Ertz. If we do that, then it's gonna be a long, very, very long day for the Washington Redskins and their defense. Receivers, obviously Deshaun Jackson's first game back in first meaningful game back in Midnight Green, playing against his former team. He played for the Redskins after he left the Eagles in 2014. So him actually playing against the Redskins, I believe, I could be wrong on this. I think I could be wrong on this, but I think the first time he's playing against the Redskins since since he left the Redskins. I could be wrong on that one. Anybody know? Let me know in the comment section. I don't follow the Bucs, so I don't know if he played them or not. But yeah, Deshaun Jackson, man. First game back. First meaningful game back at the Link. He's gonna be very pumped, man. He's gonna be very, very excited, man. Being back at that Midnight Green where he belongs at. The guy is definitely grown up. He's definitely matured a lot, and I like this Deshaun Jackson over the guy that we had. The young Deshaun Jackson. He definitely has seen to have grown up and mature, and as long as he stays that way, man, I'm happy. But the guy may be 32 going on 33 years old, but one thing he has not lost is his speed. The guy can still run his ass off, man. He can still stretch that field, which is going to open up the field for Nelson Aguilar on that slot. It's going to open up the field for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside as well. Alshon Jeffrey as well. Alshon Jeffrey, of course, being the jump ball guy for us on offense. But just having the speed of Deshaun Jackson, man, it's going to open up the middle. It's going to open up that field, stretch that field for other guys, man, because defenders are really going to have to respect his speed, his ability to stretch that field. Like I said, in return, it's going to open that field up. Trying to think what else I need to cover here. I think I pretty much covered, the receivers overall. Like I said, Deshaun Jackson, his presence on the field is going to open up things for Nelson Aguilar on the slot. It's going to open up things for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this, man. Carson Wentz, man. Carson Wentz has so many weapons here, man. There's no excuses for Wentz this year. He has so many weapons, and I expect him to put up big numbers this season. And I can't wait, man, because the talent on this roster, man, the talent on this roster is unbelievable, the talent on this roster. I expect a season of a lot of fun, a lot of fun Eagle football to watch. That's what I expect, man. Some very fun football to watch this year. So yeah, my prediction, my score prediction is 28 to 21. Yeah, 28 to 21 Eagles. Taking this game against the Redskins, starting off 1-0 in the season. Call came through. Apologize for that, but like I was saying, man, I predict the score to be 28 to 21 Eagles. Taking their first taking the first game of the season, starting off 1-0. Like I said, my keys to victory are plain and simple, man. As always, it starts with the trenches, man. If the offensive line protects Carson Wentz, they open those lanes up for the running game. That ultimately sets the tone for the entire day for the offense. It always starts off with the trenches there. So if we can get that running game going early, that's going to take a lot of pressure off Carson Wentz. It's going to make the defense have to respect the run game, and when they come up to play the run game, then it's going to open up things for Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz in the middle of the field. Obviously, you have Deshaun Jackson back, man. The speed that he brings, his ability to stretch that field. I can't wait to see Carson Wentz go deep to Deshaun Jackson, man. I know he's going to try it a couple times, but even if they don't connect, man, it's going to really make that defense have to take notice that it's going to make them have to take notice of Deshaun Jackson. Not that they're not going to anyway, but knowing that Carson Wentz is not afraid to launch it to him, that's definitely going to make them have to pay extra close attention to Deshaun Jackson, which in return is going to open up things for, like I said, Nelson Aguilar in that slot. It's going to open up things for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Alshon Jeffrey himself, man, it's going to open up things for him as well. So having Deshaun Jackson back, a guy with his speed, his ability, man, is definitely a big plus for us this year. This offense, man, I think this is going to be a very dangerous offense. With all the playmakers on this offense, it's going to be a really dangerous offense. Like I said, the trenches on defense as well, man. Those guys set the tone for the game. If we can stop their running game with Darius Geis, Adrian Peterson, Wendell Smallwood, if we can stop those guys, man, and force them to have to go to the air. I love the our odds against Case Keenum with the football in his hand. Make Case Keenum have to throw the football. That's what I'm saying right there. Force Case Keenum to have to put the game in his hands with his arm. If we do that, then we have him exactly where we want him at. Linebackers, I don't think I talked about them earlier. Nigel Bradham, Zach Brown. Obviously, Kamu Grugier-Hill will not be playing this game. Nate Gary will be starting in his spot if I'm not mistaken on that. The linebacker core, I told you guys all off season was that one position that I had a little concern about, but overall, man, I think we got solid depth at linebacker overall. I look forward to seeing what Zach Brown does against his former team. I think that was a very underrated signing that we did this offseason. I think Zach Brown is definitely gonna prove to be a very good signing for us. When it's all said and done. Got Sidney Jones and Ronald Darby starting at corner. The pressure from that D line, man, is definitely going to benefit them a lot. It's going to make their job a lot easier, man. But like I said, I have the Eagles win this game 28-21, starting off 1-0 for the season. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky 991 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.